Hey friends, welcome to Leverage the Internet. Today we're going to be talking about a program called Fast Fire Sites. Now this was created by Sean Casey and Brian Koz. And let me tell you, most of the time I don't recommend any product, but I'm going to say that this one here is not a bad choice. And let me explain. It's really focuses around a piece of software like most do. But I've actually seen this software work and it makes sense, especially if you're new to internet marketing. Even if you've got some experience, this thing is pretty cool, meaning primarily the biggest issue that most people looking at making money on the internet have is, you know, all the research that's involved before you go ahead and target a certain keyword. Because I just hate to tell you guys, most of the traffic is in Google, and if you're not in Google's indexing, the first page somewhere, yeah, chances are you're not. It's going to be difficult to find traffic, even Facebook, etc. It's not as targeted, okay, as Google. So this thing is pretty cool. Meaning, what it does is you put in your keyword and it pulls up all kinds of different results, which we've seen numerous times. But it starts to really filter through everything, and for someone really kind of wanting an answer right, you know, as clear as possible. It goes ahead and tells you, you know, with little symbols, the green ones, the check marks, and the plus beside it, that equals a great site to go after, meaning that there's low competition. It actually shows you how many competitors are targeting that keyword, okay, and then how many search volume, how many people are searching per month. So visually, when you've got that all there, you can just highlight and select the ones you want. Now, that part there in itself is going to save you a bunch of money and time. Anything that's going to use leverage of tools, etc., that work, it's well worth, you know, whatever they're offering for this program. Not 100% sure, but it's worth hundreds of dollars if you actually use it, right? So that's one key ingredient that I really liked about it. Then when you find the keyword, you can just simply click on it, and it goes ahead and opens up a page where you can start creating the page. Now, this is the biggest problem with most softwares, and why I like this actually. It's you know, it's very simple, but usually you do your research over here, and then you compile that information. You got to save it somewhere, put it in a folder somewhere, and then go ahead and open up your WordPress, and then start posting something. You got to find the content. So this really keeps everything organized, and I like that. That's really why this is great for anyone just starting out. Okay, it keeps everything organized. All you have to do is just simply click the keyword that it says is a go. And as a matter of fact, if you look at the video, if you go back, down below actually there'll probably be a link to go check out the video again. But if not, it might take you to a blog where I've got like a partnership with the guy, and I send him traffic to look at his writings. And what ends up happening is I'm able to advertise, etc. on that. So we've got a partnership. And just a side note here, guys. You want to start developing relationships with people. That's the key. If you're alone on the internet, it's pretty much a dead deal. So get partnering up with people and really get, you know, learn from people you can understand. As a matter of fact, on that site, when you're exiting, if you decide to exit, you're going to get a free pop-up of mine actually that I developed. So go check it out. I think the link is down below. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, in one of his, when he's going through the video, he mentioned 60 LCD TV, okay, which is a keyword. And I just simply did a test, just a test search, and you can do that too if you type in 60 LCD and then space TV. And lo and behold, I think that this is a fast fire site on the first page, right close to the bottom as far as, you know, it depends what location you're in. But where I'm in, it's on the 9th position, and it's 60lcdtv.org. And the title, I'm able to recognize it because the title is just plain 60 LCD TV. They should have added a little bit more to bring in the person, you know, that runs across that. Like I really like the shock approach, but they just left the title as is, and I think that this is it. So what they're doing is capitalizing on the exact domain match of the exact keyword. Okay, you don't have to do it like that. And Google, it works, but to an extent, Google is changing a lot of what they're doing. But in this case, it's proof that I've actually seen a site, I believe is a fast fire site on the first page. So yes, this will work. But what I really like about it also is if you don't have your own domain and you don't want to get a domain for every single thing, they've actually got the last step is to decide. You can decide where do you want to post it to. WordPress.org, which is free. Blogger, which is a Google product, okay, you can post to Blogger, or if you have your own domain. So what do I got to say about fast fire sites? All in all, finally somebody that's come out with something of a product that's not hidden, something that he comes out and it actually provides a service and actually works. So you can really pound out a lot of these sites based on keywords, especially when you're using a platform like Blogger or WordPress. Now, a note here, if you're talking about LCD TVs, on that Blogger, you can repost again, okay, on that same Blogger blog. You can get a new one if you want to, but on that same one, I would highly recommend you post something, again, related to electronics or TVs or cameras, whatever, that it's niche related, okay? Always the same thing. You don't want to post something about dog training on that post with LCD TVs, right? So keep it all together. And all in all, I think this is a pretty good deal. So go ahead and get fast fire sites either by clicking the link down below under this video, or it might take you to the blog like I'm mentioning, and then you go ahead and get it from there, or just whatever you want to do, my friends. But this is Dino Goncalves, leveraging the internet, because the internet is a powerful, powerful thing. And it's consistently producing traffic because every single day people are getting in front of their computer and asking Google, primarily Google, the question. And whatever that question is what guides them to wherever they end up being. And that's what I love about the internet. The traffic will always exist. The key is that you want to be wherever they're searching, and you want to be the one providing the answer for them. And that's called leveraging the internet, because you do it while you're sleeping. Take care, my friends, and enjoy.